Hey everyone, greetings from Abu Dhabi. We are here at the 2021 IMMAF World Championships on our final day. It's been a long week.
Very long week. We've had lots of ups and downs, excuse me, hundreds of hands to do, lots of fighters to look after. I think it's like 420 athletes from 52 countries. So a lot of work to do over the last 6 days of competition, and we're on the final day of seniors. Finals are start this afternoon, run right through till this evening, and then we will be home and on a plane in the early hours of this morning, or tomorrow morning should I say. But it's been a good week, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. There's been a lot of work to do. We haven't got a break really this week.
No days off, just banging it out every day, making sure all the athletes are looked after properly. You know, we've got a big team this year with us, 17 cut men this year, and women, 2 cut women and the rest men. So, but yeah, it's been good fun, hard work. Lots of newbies come on the scene, so lots of helping out with them, trying to get them prepared for the next level of shows that they do when they return home, and you know, just keeping all the athletes safe. And we've one more Irish athlete to go today, and then Ireland are done. I think Nadine's on the first fight, so we wish her the best of luck, and you know, let's take the gold home.
If you're hearing the background noise, it's because we're sitting at the pool, because what else would you be doing when you're in a beautiful warm country?
And we actually haven't really had any time at the pool, but today, because we started a little later than usual, usually we're on the bus for 7:30 a.m. Abu Dhabi time, which is about 4 hours ahead of Ireland. So while you are all still in bed, we have already got a day's work done. But yeah, it's been really good, like long, hard, but good. Had some good fun times, haven't we? Lots of laughs with the team. Lots of new countries have come into the fold as well. The progression, you can see the progression of the countries like that being here before, and even with the new countries coming in and the new athletes coming in, like it's brought in a massive hike in the standard of fights, hasn't it?
Yeah, and we've mostly behaved ourselves.
Mostly.
Well, we haven't had time to misbehave. Just we've kind of stayed in the hotel. I've been a good boy, really. I really have.
No, he hasn't. Let's not pretend. He's been on the piss every night.
Not every night.
Except for last night.
When I fell into my suitcase in the room, I just said that was it.
Done. Yeah, he's done. So, but it's been great fun actually, hasn't it? And the camaraderie of everybody. The whole IMMAF family has been really good as well to have back. You know, we're still in COVID here. It's fairly strict in comparison to Ireland. There's still, you know, mask inside, mask outside, social distancing, green passes to go in everywhere, or negative PCR tests. So yeah, it's pretty strict, like, but you know, they've been pretty accommodating to us coming in, being that there's, you know, the guts of 600 odd between the fighters, coaches and the official staff for the IMMAF. So we have to say, like, thanks to the AED and Abu Dhabi for giving us the opportunity to get back to, you know, full competition again. Because it's been such a long time that some of these guys have been able to fight with the pandemic. So we're really happy to have it back again, aren't we? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a holy mess for the majority of it, but it was our holy mess, and it was great. Like, so, you know, that's the best thing we can do for our athletes, especially at this level of competition.
Yeah, so we started off the first 4 days with 4 cages, and fights running alongside each other. So we were very busy between hand wrapping and cage work, and
definitely
we're down now to 1 cage yesterday for the junior finals and 1 cage today for the senior finals. So we'll get a bit of cage time. Jess is out in the morning. She's out in the first fights, and I'm out at the last fight. So
I tend to stay back for the first, you know, few days where there's a lot of work to do out the back with hand wrapping, and then I usually come forward later and sort of look after the guys out front to make sure everything's alright. So, but yeah, we've been it's been good, hasn't it? There's been like some really like
the standard of fighting has really, really improved. You know, even the difference between like the early IMMAFs and now, like mixed martial arts has evolved so much.
Yeah, definitely. Since my first IMMAF back in like 2016 or something, it's been like the difference is unreal. These are like pros. They train like pros. They eat like pros. They cut weight like pros. They do everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Paddy. Now Paddy Houlihan. We'll give you a look. He's there somewhere. Actually, how do I change this around? Oh, I can just turn it around. He's over there taking videos while we do our little podcast or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's been great. Like so, the standard is just crazy, isn't it?
Some unbelievable submissions yesterday.
Crazy. Ground game on some of them, just.
Different gravy, different level.
Yeah, I'm just glad I'm not a ref or a judge. That's all I say. I'm so happy not to have to do that. Because I mean, you obviously, you know, we watch hundreds and thousands of fights all the time, and like neither of us are refs or judges. But you know, you sort of get a good idea of, you know, who's taking a win. Like, but there was some funky results coming out of there over the last few days, both good and bad. Like, you know. Or in our opinion, and like I said, that's just our opinion. We are not judges and not refs. It's just from our experience of watching it. There was some funky ones, but you know, everybody has had the most amazing time fighting and taking medals home, and you know, repping their country, and it's massive. Like you wouldn't really, like, they're so proud of what they do. And the fact that they're representing their home country, like it's hard to like even contemplate, you know, the intensity they have for and passion they have for representing their country. Like, and none of these are like most countries that are in the IMMAF. It's not sanctioned in them. There's a few, but most of them it's not a sanctioned sport. So therefore they have to fundraise, you know, to get themselves here. So it's like a huge financial burden for most of the fighters and most of the coaches, most of the officials as well. So it's crazy.
So apart from the Irish team, with head cheerleader Shauna Bannon, who
Mama B, out there screaming the rafters down for all the fighters.
Who's been your favourite country? Not in terms of fights, but in terms of, you know, the atmosphere they bring. Has to be Mexico, hasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Like, they've had music going in the back room the whole time. They've been dancing, chilling, laughing, having good fun. Yeah, I think it's probably got to be Mexico, yeah. We were dancing with like one of the girls, Valeria or something. Yeah, Valeria, the other day, and just chilling and having a laugh. So yeah, I think they've been probably the most vocal in the good sense of the word, like enjoyment wise. So yeah, fight wise, you know, to be honest, I couldn't even tell you who would be fight-wise. Like, it's been sort of like there's been a few from a lot of countries that I've actually gone out to. Other than the Irish team, I've gone back out to watch where I could. Like, so, but yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. Like,
so just get this night over with us tonight. 16 fights, shouldn't take too long. Medal ceremonies. Back to hotel, budgie wash,
pack the bag,
straight to the airport.
So
see you when we get home.
We will indeed. Take care, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.